A brand new report on Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man impact on the MCU has landed, and according to this report, Andrew Garfield will have a significant role as Spider-Man in the upcoming Avengers Secret Wars, and if things play out, it could lead to more. The Amazing Spider-Man is set to have I was going to say an amazing impact on Avengers Secret Wars and the MCU future, but using amazing twice that close in proximity doesn't really work. So, the Amazing Spider-Man is going to have a spectacular impact on the MCU, according to reports. I hope that one worked better. Anyways, a brand new report has hit in regards to how Spider-Man will be utilized in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. This being both Spider-Men, and we're not talking about Tobey Maguire at all here. Apparently, insiders are now saying he might not return. Who really knows? They're flip-flopping every week by the sound and look of it. Either way, though, apparently Tom Holland's Spider-Man will be mostly featured in Avengers Doomsday. That's going to be like his primary push, where he's in a main leading role. And in the next film, Avengers Secret Wars, he's going to have a subdued role because it's going to actually go to the Multiverse Spider-Man, who they've picked as Andrew Garfield. And that this is due to the fact that there's a lot of stuff going on, I guess, between Sony and Marvel Studios and trying to work together and maybe even make The Amazing Spider-Man 3. So what they're trying to do is essentially use this as, like, I guess, a backdoor pilot of sorts, where we might even see Tom Holland's Spider-Man be mentored or learning from Andrew Garfield, and then Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man getting that sequel that they want, but possibly produced or co-produced by Marvel Studios, so maybe it doesn't fall flat on its face again, which honestly would be the best course of action if they're going to do all this. If this is what they're doing, perfect. It honestly would make sense, and I think a lot of people would give a lot of these films a try if they just knew that they mattered, or if they were connected or somehow were, I don't know, advertised correctly instead of misdirection and lies, like most of the spunk films have. So let's hypothetically say if it's true that Andrew Garfield has this big significant role in the MCU and Avengers Secret Wars, and that he's like the main Spider-Man of the film. I wonder, what does this mean for Tom Holland's Spider-Man and what happens to him? Is this sort of then revealing that we're going to do the same thing as Avengers, like Infinity War and Avengers Endgame did with Doomsday and Secret Wars? Like a bunch of characters die at the end of Doomsday, or die in quotation marks? Because that's honestly cheap, and that's not a smart way to handle that whole thing. It just kind of, I don't know, comes off as desperate, if you ask me. But again, this is just rumors, and I'm just reporting and speculating on it.